What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday over here. Bitcoin not doing too much over the weekend as expected, as it usually doesn't. But of course, something could come out of the blue. Gotta keep an eye out on Bitcoin. It had a recent pump despite that dump after that Fed meeting. Okay, but right now it still looks pretty good for overall Bitcoin and a lot of these altcoins here. Will this continue, or would it actually continue dumping? Let's see what happens in the chart here. But the main topic for this post will be about APE. Going to see if this coin is still alive. Following up on my previous post here, let's see what could be happening with APE. Gonna be checking out some upside as well as downside price targets and key price levels to be paying attention to in order for this coin to go either direction. I'm going to be giving you guys my personal sentiments and opinions on this market later in this video, so make sure to stay around for that. Lastly, of course, none of what I'm saying here is financial advice. It is purely my personal opinions and speculations. I could very well be wrong. I am not a financial advisor nor an elite trader of any sorts, even though I am a profitable trader who's been able to keep most of my profits during the last bear markets. But I'm looking to crush it here for the next bull cycle. So if you guys feel the same way, if you guys feel pumped, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into the charts here. All right, we're going to zoom into APE real quick, and we're going to touch upon Bitcoin later because I already had a more detailed post on Bitcoin on my first post today. So currently we do have APE currently at about $1.12. Not really much movement today. It doesn't really look like it has gotten some of that Bitcoin pump, which we have saw from quite a bit of these altcoins this week. What could be happening here? Okay. So let's go ahead and come to the weekly time frame here where it was basically the main perspective to be focusing on and where we left off last time. So this price action has been running within this falling wedge pattern, right, for an extended period of time, okay, since August of last year. Since the price action has gone up to about $7.90 area, price action has been just slowly on the decline. Okay, it is not a fun pattern to be in. I've been there when I had less insights on how to read the markets, right? Back in 2021, mid 2021, right after that Bitcoin and altcoins blow off top, I thought it was a good time to buy into altcoins. Nope. I was given about 2 months of, falling wedge, downtrend, whatever you guys want to call it. But this one has been just especially painful because as you guys can see, it's been, it's been like this for a year, right? There's been some ups and downs, but I mean, overall, it's been like this for a year. So I know the pain. So that's why I think TA, just knowing TA and knowing how to read the markets will let you know, at least for the most parts, if you're walking into a bullish situation or a bearish situation, right? So right now, APE, seems like it's very close to its all-time lows here, right? At least, it's at the bottom trend line, very close to this bottom trend line here of this falling wedge pattern. Would it turn around? Or will it continue downwards? Because there is still room to go in this falling wedge pattern. Let's take a look into the daily time frame here, because when I want to read what could be happening on the weekly time frame, I am going to go down a little bit to the daily time frame. That is my usual preference. Let's see if we can get any clues on what could be happening here. Do we see a bullish trading pattern or a bearish trading pattern? Okay. So the candles are going to be a little hard to read here. I can't help that. It's trading view, right? They do a good job for the most part, but I really wish that they could actually auto adjust for some of these smaller candles. What could be happening here is a possible double bottom playing out right now, right? You have one bottom back in September 16th, and then you have one more bottom here on September 21st. You also have bullish divergence between these two bottoms. That's basically where you have an equal or lower low on the price action chart, but you have an equal or higher low on the RSI. So that's what we're seeing here. That is a very important trading concept, right? Let's see if this plays out. This is on the daily time frame. I would consider the neckline of this double bottom to be about $1.17, $1.18, just to be safe. $1.18 area. Measure target out of this double bottom here. It's basically measuring from the neckline of this double bottom, the top of this double bottom to the bottom here, and that will give you a measure target of about $1.28 area. If that plays out, okay, double bottoms are usually bullish reversal patterns. So let's see what it does. Okay. What else? That's basically what I'm seeing here. Let's see if this would be the turn for APE, or would this completely break down and continue downwards? Let's take a look into some key price levels to be paying attention to in order for this price action to continue upwards, okay? Immediately here, we have the daily 21 SMA, about $1.20, blue line here. Daily 50 SMA, $1, and I would just say $1.50 area at this time, just to round it off even. Gray line here. Daily 200 SMA, which is the $2.75 area, the orange line here. And then we have the 3-day 21 SMA, currently about the blue line here, $1.50 area. Daily 50. 3-day 50 SMA, the gray line here, $2.20 area. And then we don't have the 3-day 200 SMA here yet, not enough data for that. Weekly 50 is going to be your $2.15 area. Weekly 50 SMA to $3.50 area, the gray line here. Do we have a monthly moving average? No, we don't. Okay, so those are going to be some noticeable key resistances to go upwards. There's going to be further key resistances you guys can refer to from past trading history, but for time's sake, I'm not going to do that here, and we have enough major moving averages on top of the price action. We could do that for the key support here. Come to the monthly time frame, right? As you guys can see, we're basically very close to the all-time low, right? That was basically when this price action where this coin has came into inception, at least based on this chart, Binance, okay? And it was back in March of last year, where the lowest price I can read here is going to be, I would say about that 90-cent area, okay? 90-cent area, that was basically the all-time low there. Let me see if I can get a clearer view from the weekly. I mean, as far as I can read it, it's about 90-cent area. Okay, I'm just going to say an area, right? So basically, that's your next key support, because that was basically the inception price based on this exchange. Of course, you guys can do another estimate. Given that this price action stays within this falling wedge pattern, then you guys can, estimate based on this bottom trend line. Falling wedges typically break to the upside, but there is still a possibility that this breaks to the downside. So just keep that in mind. Of course, get to know most of these trading concepts I'm talking about here: measure targets, measure moves, falling wedges, bullish divergence, double bottoms. I've named quite a few here. Go ahead and Google search those and learn them for yourself. That's probably one of the most important things you guys can do with content like this. Learn it. If you guys are curious enough, then you guys are probably meant to be in this market for the long term. Read into other patterns related to what I'm talking about here? Get ahead of everyone else? Now, let's take a look into Bitcoin. Where Bitcoin here is currently at about 26.6K, right? Had that dump right after that Fed meeting about Wednesday, Thursday-ish here. That was basically, as you guys can see, it got rejected by the daily 50 SMA, right? What could be happening here? Okay, come down to the 4-hour time frame. Talked about this. Broke out of this falling wedge pattern. Measure move 29.2K. And then we had a breakdown, right? Somewhere in between here because of a rising channel pattern that usually breaks down. And then now we're focusing in on the hourly time frame where there is a falling wedge, which typically breaks to the upside, and it did. So that's basically what I'm seeing. Overall, my sentiment and opinions on this market is still overall bullish right now because we have been able to stay away from this huge breakdown of this double top pattern. Neckline 24.7K. Weekly 50 SMA is coming up, so that's good, right? So that's basically what I'm seeing. I am long on quite a bit of altcoins at this time. So if you guys want to see more of APE, do make sure to like, subscribe, comment. I will bring you guys an update on APE if enough of you guys want to see it. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys later.